Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudy and thank you so much for being here. Today's video is going to be a full-on review of the new Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oils from Rare Beauty. I have a lot to say about this launch, and that's why I felt like I wanted to do an entire dedicated video to this product line. I don't usually do that. We've talked about this before. I don't usually do videos on one product at a time. I tend to like to build in my products into multiple videos. However, when it comes to specifically hyped products, if I have my hands on it before an important sale or the drop or something like that, I feel like it's worth my time to make a video like this so you can get all the information before you spend your money on something, especially when it comes to a really different kind of launch like this lip oil, which we will get into all of that. I did just upload my Sephora sale wishlist video, and in that video I had the lip oils in my cart. Obviously don't need to check out with those anymore. So in this video we're going to talk about the formula, why I personally don't think that it should be classified as a lip oil, a few theories behind the marketing, and then I will also put on one or two shades and we will swatch the rest of them on my arm to show you the final stain, because spoiler alert, these are a jelly lip stain. We'll get into it. Also at the end, going to provide a couple of dupes and products that are a little bit less expensive that if you are interested in this kind of look it can give you that. So like I said, my name is Rudy. If you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe. We talk about skincare, makeup. We talk about a lot of new launches, but we also do shop my stash content. We just kind of talk about everything, and I would love to have you subscribe. Also, just a side note, I feel like I'm being washed out right now, so I'm gonna add a little bit more blush. We're gonna talk about this in, I think maybe the next video or the video after that. I'm gonna do a full face of some new makeup that I have, including this limited edition blush from Tower 28. It's in the shade Party Hour, and it was released for their birthday week, and I think it's only going to be available for like a couple weeks, but it is so cute. If you're a purple blush lover, you will definitely like this. Okay, so let us put one on to start so that you can see it, and then we'll go into the conversation at hand. Right now I have on a lip jelly from Tower 28, so I'm gonna take that off and then we will put one on. I have tried the shade Serenity, which I will put in so you can see what that finish looks like. And this morning I tried the shade Delight. So I think today I'm gonna try the shade Wonder on my lips, and then like I said, we will go through and swatch all of these. Wonder is a pinkish shade. Let me see what the website classifies that shade as. Wonder is a rose mauve, according to Rare Beauty. This is what the applicator looks like. It's got a nice little doe foot wand, and as you can see, it's got a gel moussey texture to it. So we'll talk about that after I put it on, because I can't talk and put it on at the same time. Oh God, that's really pink. Oh no. You see how much pigment that is on that? That is a pink ass lip. I may have made an error in my choice of color. I feel like it's getting darker. Do you feel like it's getting darker as it sits on my lips? All right, here is the shade Wonder. And this is on initial application. Okay, let's get into it. Where to begin? Where to begin? A couple weeks ago, last week, 2 weeks ago, I was scrolling on Reddit. I am a member of Reddit's beauty guru chatter community. And I saw a infographic that Rare Beauty was releasing a lip oil, and I was super duper excited. And since then I have been just itching to get my hands on this product. And initially seeing the reviews come out recently, I kind of figured out that this was not a lip oil at all, and in fact it is a jelly lip stain. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about first. This is not a traditional lip oil. This is a very opaque, comfortable gel to oil formula of a lip stain. So let's read what it says on this PR box here. It says Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oil, inspired by the best-selling Soft Pinch liquid blush. So all the shades match with their liquid blush. Innovative gel to oil formula, buildable pinch of color and shine. Instant hydration, all day comfort, available in 8 shades, and this is $20. The way that they are marketing this product, in my opinion, would make you feel like this is possibly a classic lip oil. And when I think of a lip oil, I don't know about you guys, when I think of a lip oil, I think of like Dior or Clarins or a similar like that, where this is like a sheer color, you know, like it's got this jelly-like feel to it. It's super sheer, might even have a little bit of like a transparent base, and that is just not what this is at all. If you've ever tried like a Korean lip tint, that is essentially what this is. These were actually made in Korea, so that makes sense to me, and they just are that exact feel of a Korean lip tint. I was totally under the impression that these were going to be a regular lip oil, and so it's really just a matter of changing your perspective on the product before you decide to purchase it. So I started seeing reviews go up, and I noticed that a lot of people were getting such an intense stain on their lips that they weren't able to swatch all of the shades on their lips, which is why I'm not doing it in this video, because it's not going to give you an accurate representation of what it would look like, because you're gonna have such a strong stain underneath that color is just gonna keep building, and it's just not gonna show you exactly what you're looking for in terms of swatches, which is why we're gonna do it on my arm. With that being said, it does have a few things that a typical lip oil would, which is that it has oil in the formula, which is what a lot of people are saying, especially really strong Selena Gomez fans are like, who cares if it's really pigmented and it's more of like a gel, it has oil in the formula, so it's still a lip oil. Which sure, you can call it a lip oil if you want, but if we're being honest and we really wanted to tell you exactly what it was, I think they should have gone another direction in terms of advertising, and they should have called it a tinted or glossy lip stain, similar to one that we're going to talk about, or a dewy lip stain, gel lip stain, jelly lip stain, something along those lines. I'm not even kidding you guys. This is the second day I've worn this, and I got a little bit in my mouth yesterday and my stomach hurt afterwards, and then I just put it on today and my stomach hurts. Am I eating this or something? Something's happening. I'm sorry this video is kind of all over the place. I'm just like, I have a lot of thoughts and I'm trying to get them out. It is a very thin formula, and it turns into a jelly, but as you can see, watch this, there's no color that came off on my finger. So it has this like really nice lasting, partially lasting feel of hydration and oil on the lips that doesn't transfer, which I can appreciate, but to me, that's not what a classic lip oil is. And you can already see that it's looking more and more just like a lipstick or a lip stain. So I will wipe off what's left and I'll show you the stain that is left underneath. I mean, that is a very, very intense lip stain. I mean, it looks like I have on a matte lipstick at this point. There's nothing on my lips. And that is just not what I expected at all from this product. So I'm actually gonna put a gloss on over this because I do like that look. I'm gonna use the new Rhode lip treatment in the jelly shade, the jelly, passion fruit jelly. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is like the best one they've ever made. And usually I like watermelon, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just realized what I did. I'm putting a Hailey Bieber over Rare Beauty. Wow. Look at me mending fences. We're gonna ignore that. They look beautiful together though, girls. Just saying. But like, look how strongly pigmented this is. It's just crazy to me. So I was talking to my friend Rachel. Her handle is @HydrationCEO, and she was saying that her theory on this whole launch situation is that the product, it's been in the works for like 2 years, according to Selena. My thoughts and her thoughts are that like they were going to release this during the time that lip stains were really popular, which was like sometime last year, but they didn't, or they didn't have time, or it wasn't the right formula. And so now they're releasing it at the time of the lip oil craze. They decided to name it a lip oil to get those sales. And I will say, marketing comes from people like me or creators, influencers, what you see online. And so what a brand is telling the creators is what the consumers are going to see. So although there is a lot of people saying like, it says there's a lip stain, it says that it's a gel formula, if most creators and influencers are saying that it's a lip oil and they're not mentioning the other things, then most consumers out there are not going to know about those points beforehand and may be disappointed in the product when they get it, which is why I wanted to have this conversation in this video to tell you what it really is, because if you have some of these other products in your collection, which we're about to talk about, you might not be interested in this. Or it could completely change your mind and make you interested in the formula because it's not what you think it is, and you're more interested in a lip oil, or you're more interested in a lip stain with like a gel over it rather than a classic lip oil. Like, it could go either way. If I was told that this was a lip oil and I didn't know anything else, I would say I do not like this. If I was told that this was a hydrating jelly lip stain, I would really like it. It totally depends on how something is advertised to you and what you associate that product with. So do I like this? Yes, I do. But I like it for what I know it to be and not as what it's marketed as. Does that make sense? Like, I'm trying to make this video make sense, but it's really hard, and I want you to know what it is before you buy it. So here are the two products that I have in my collection that I have found to be similar to this product. I also have a third, but I don't have it with me anymore. I think I decluttered it, unfortunately. But two of them for sure that I can say are very similar. One is the first thing I thought of was the Fenty Poutsicle. This is marketed as a hydrating lip stain. So as you know, this is a also sort of moussey textured formula on a doe foot that sits on your lips, adds a stain, and also has like a layer of hydration over top of it. I wonder if this was made in Korea. Made in Korea. Any sort of lip stain like this, I'm gonna say it's made in Korea, except for the one we're about to talk about next, because that is where they innovate a lot of products. So if you have the Poutsicle, I would say the formula is incredibly similar to the Rare Beauty lip oils. It just depends on the shades that you're interested in. So for example, the Fenty Poutsicle is very, very bright tones, and the tinted lip oils from Rare Beauty are more pinks, browns, nudie type of shades, so it might give you a better range when it comes to what color you're looking for. So keep that in mind. The other option for you is the e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stain. This is pretty much identical to the Rare Beauty. This one was made in China, but this formula is so incredibly similar, and they have a really nice shade range. So if you are interested in the Rare Beauty soft tinted and you want to try the formula of something similar before you decide to purchase that, go for the e.l.f. They have great colors and the formula is so close. I do have a video of me applying these on my arm so you can see the difference in the way that it looks. Obviously the colors are different, but the actual formulation is incredibly similar, and the stain that it leaves on your lips is also incredibly similar. Not the color, but the look. That look is identical across these three products. So just keep that in mind. There is no lip oil that I can compare this to that would make any sense. Like, all the lip oils that I have, think about that. I have a lot. Not a single one is gonna be comparable to this product, but these two lip stains are. So that's why I say it depends on the marketing and the advertising of something as to how it's going to come across in the media, essentially. So that's my take on the Rare Beauty lip oils. Do I like them? Yes, but I will always preface before using them what they actually are. As you can see, this is a legit stain, you guys, and it's not coming off. This is a real stain, and if I were to try and layer this lip color with any of these, it would get a little out of hand, which is why we are using my arm to swatch them. So just keep that in mind also. This is not a product that you really want to reapply very often, because unless you do, because that stain is going to continue to build on your lips and it might not wear off as evenly as you were hoping. It's kind of a one and done in my personal opinion. It would be apply it, you let that shine wear off on its own, and then after that, if your lips are feeling dry, you would apply a clear gloss or a typical lip oil on top of it to keep the shine on your lips, but that color is gonna stick with you for a long time, which I like. I think that's really cool, and I wish that they would have leaned into that portion of the marketing of this product a little more than they have. So basically they said it was buildable pinch of color. Totally don't agree with that. This is way more than a pinch. This is like a tablespoon of color, okay? It's a lot. And that is sort of what Rare Beauty is known for. Like, a tiny dot gives you this really pigmented look, which can be great, but you have to know that going into it, especially if you're not a advanced makeup wearer and you're not used to having a lot of pigment on your face or your lips. So that is my spiel on the tinted lip oils. I want to know what you guys think about it, and then let's go ahead and swatch these shades. I will have my editor put in the names as we're going. And we will also wipe off, and I will show you what the stains look like once they've sat for a minute. I'm going to dinner with my husband after this, so this will be very interesting, but let's just get into it and I will start swatching. And that, my friends, is our Rare Beauty review. I hope that this was helpful to you. Let me know if you want me to do more videos like this in the future where we just talk about a specific launch and get really into the nitty-gritty details of things, because I'm happy to do so. Next couple videos, we're going to talk about the Sephora sale, recommendations. We're going to do a full face of some new makeup. We've got a lot of fun stuff planned. I'm probably going to pack with you for my trip to Coachella, and I will talk to you guys in the next video very soon. Let me know if you ended up getting one of the tinted lip oils and what your thoughts on it are in the comments below. Love you very much, and I'll see you in the next one soon.